A church that has 100 members ought to have 100 ministers. The pastor is normally considered the minister, but that's not really the biblical view. Again, the biblical view is the view of the minister or the pastor is to train the people for the work of the ministry that he's doing along beside them. Truth is absolute, and it's absolute because it's grounded in God, who is an absolute being. The biblical worldview is that God is the author of truth, that truth is what it is because God is who He is. We believe the Bible is authoritative. We believe all truth is God's truth, and that He has revealed that to us in the Scriptures. That becomes the foundation from which we begin our thinking.
We might think people hear the gospel every day in America, but 10 miles down the road, there's a student who actually hasn't heard the gospel. They might know the name Jesus, but that's all they know. They don't know anything else. And so there is work to be done here. That's what North Greenville has taught me. If I want to do mission work later, I shouldn't wait. There is no waiting until after college to do mission work. If you want to serve the Lord and that's really what you feel strong in that calling, then you should start right now.
This is a very academically challenging degree because Christianity is a worldview, and it pays off for us. We have our students come back, for instance, over spring break if they're in seminary. We ask them how they're doing, and the answer is always the same. We are doing great. Y'all prepared us academically for graduate school. Academics is very important. We take it seriously, but we never separate that from the spiritual life and seek to do something. That's why we take a holistic approach. But that means we want good, strong academics. We want very strong spiritual application and spiritual formation that flows from that.
I think one of the things that surprised me the most about North Greenville, in the best way, is how accessible and personable the professors are. They don't just care about your letter grade or your success in the class. They actually care about your personal growth and your personal growth in the class, but also outside of the class. And the same goes for them. They invite you into their lives and into their homes. They invite you over to dinner, to their churches. And I think that's something really rare that you don't see a lot in most colleges.
We need Christian people to go out into the churches and to train people to be ministers on their jobs and wherever they go, primarily to win people to Christ, but also, secondarily, after you win people to Christ, to change the society the best that we possibly can.
The most surprising thing that happened when I got to campus was just how loving and engaging the staff and faculty were. Coming from a school that was a tech school, I would go to class, they would say my name on the roll, and that was really all the interaction I had with them. To a school where literally the first class, it was music appreciation. I remember like it was yesterday. He goes, okay, before class, we're gonna pray. And I literally almost came to tears because I realized that there is another level here.
When a person graduates with a degree in the College of Christian Studies, we don't tell them, we taught you everything. We taught them a lot, but what we taught them is how to think. For students that come through our college, when they walk across that stage with their diploma, we hope that they're able to say that this program made a difference, that they have a greater commitment to Christ because they have a greater understanding of the Christian faith, that they've been trained and their hearts are set on doing His will.